They say it's just IBS.
Well, hurry up, will you? Mornings can be a bit hectic, so I try and get to the bathroom first before the family are up, but it doesn't always work out like that. Luckily, one of them is used to having to jump out of the shower with shampoo still on their head.
Before I leave for the day, I check my bag has everything I need. Wet wipes, spare knickers, Imodium, a bit of change, and I've got a radar key too to access disabled toilets. I feel a bit better if I've got these with me. It's like a security blanket, I suppose, and you're armed when you go out.
I think ahead all the time. Like when I'm walking the dog, I try to time it just right. It's a fear of mine, getting caught short at the park. The poor dog has had to dash back home with me a few times, bless him. But at least I don't have to explain why to him.
Getting to uni used to be stressful. I caught the train and I'd get myself in a real panic about needing the loo in such a confined space. But I've learnt to drive now, so that makes me feel loads better.
So when I'm going into town, I know exactly what bus to take and what route it goes, and I plan out which shops I can rely on if I need to go to the toilet.
My problem is when you're out in town and you're desperate, it's often difficult to go to the men's toilets, so I use a disabled toilet. Occasionally, I've had some dirty looks. One time, there was a woman who tutted at me and was like,
"What are you doing in there? You've no right to be in there."
And all these people were staring at me, like I was some kind of villain.
With IBS, there are some things that you can't really eat. It's annoying sometimes, like my friends will say,
"Hey, do you want to go for a pizza?"
But it's not that simple. I tend to check what I'm safe to eat before I even get there and then take a few little safe snacks in my bag, just in case.
I don't bother eating out nowadays, it's not worth it. I'm lucky though, because my wife is a really good cook, so I don't feel like I'm missing out. She'll do the shopping and avoid things that I can't have and makes meals that she knows I'm safe eating. Her support means the world to me.
It might sound daft, but I get anxious about getting my hair done. The toilet at the hairdresser's is a bit too close for comfort, so I worry about needing to go. It's not something I've told my hairdresser about, even though she's cut my hair for years. So I often take an Imodium before, just in case.
I've had some nightmare situations when I'm out. The worst one was when I had to go to the loo at this busy pub. There were loads of girls congregated in the toilets, and I could just hear them through the door.
What's that smell? Is that you?
Have you got any air freshener?
And I was just sat there, not wanting to come out. It was awful.
Me and my wife love seeing our friends, but it's hard when you go to other people's houses. They'll say,
"Just use the downstairs toilet, Jim."
and I'll be thinking, I'd rather go upstairs and be left in peace.
I have to admit, I feel better when I'm at home. I mean, my partner and I have been together a long time now, so he's seen it all. He'll be in the bath while I'm on the loo, you know. It's that thing of not having to explain. It's telling others and getting them to understand that's difficult.
When people say it's just IBS, I wish they would take it more seriously.
When people say it's just IBS, I wish they'd recognise the realities of the condition.
When people say it's just IBS, I wish they understood that these everyday experiences matter.
Irritable bowel syndrome is a common but under-researched health condition. This research explored the everyday navigations of living with IBS, showing how the routines of people's day, the places people can and can't go, and the social interactions that people have when living with the condition matter. From the morning rush to the uncertainties of accessible toilet provision, these everyday encounters are important in appreciating the realities of living with an under-researched and often misunderstood condition. Appreciating these experiences are important for improving everyday mobilities, accessible environments, and inclusive social participation. While the characters in this animation are fictional, the spoken accounts are based upon common experiences from diaries and follow-up interviews with 25 people who identified as living with IBS and who kindly took part in this research.